Okay. Good morning. 7:48 a.m. Looking to get in. Oh, that's what time. See what GU is doing. GU looking like something, but you never know until you know. You never know until you know. Pass, 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 pass. UJ, what you got going? UJ, nothing. Okay, cool. So there's nothing happening for this 5 minute interval. So we go into the next one and sit back and observe. If it presents something, we take it. If not, we sit back. We do nothing. But until then, I'm gonna go ahead and pause up until that point. Keep the video short. So I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I'm back. Thought I saw something. Apparently not. For that pair. I don't see anything here. Okay. GU just may give something here. So let's see what it does. Okay. If it does a pullback, if this candle does a pullback, I'll be convinced. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'll be convinced. Yeah. I'll pass. I'll pass. And UJ, you're the last one up to bat. Oh yeah, and it gave the price too. I missed that one. I saw it too. I saw it. This is the one right here. UJ 106.89 is the buy position. Um, I should have been looking earlier rather than coming this late. Should have been looking earlier than that, but okay. I know it is. Man, it's comforting. Um, being able to know what it is that you're looking for. Um, let me just see something. I really want to see how this finishes. Okay, there we go. Cool. Because I was gonna say, hey, those type of moves that it causes doubt. I don't like being doubt. I know that process. I get one. I see one thing, and if it doesn't work, then it's back to the drawing board. I can't accept. I don't want to accept. I don't care what other traders say. That there's no perfect strategy. You're gonna have to lose, man. Whatever. BS. There's something out there that works. Now, your trade idea, and what I mean by that is, okay, your trade strategy, is confided in some rules. If you see this, whatever, you have rules. But maybe your rules you're looking at is too wide, it's too general, you know. So therefore, because the rule that you have and the strategy that you're using is too broad, that you're gonna you leave room for error, right? But when you have a system in play that narrows down to just one thing, right? Only one thing matters, everything else is BS. Then you really, so any lookalikes, if it's not it, I'm not taking it. It's just, I see what you are. You're a lookalike. I'm not taking that. That's not my trade. You understand? So man, I need to get on that. Yeah. Go talk to the brother. Because he be having some bad points too. Um what's the brother's name? The brother's name is yeah, Mark Fuller. Mark Fuller. With Team Alliance. Um Good brother. And he has and you know what? I've learned some things from him too as well. Um I have my own trade group. He has his, but man, that doesn't mean I have to hate. There's no hate. It's all love, and and some like me as a trader. Hold on, let me get into this trade over here. Let me see what we got here for AU. But me as a trader, I learn from all avenues, and I take what I can, what I see is beneficial. I'll take that, you know, and add it to my own archive, and I would do my own testing. So some of the things I do, man, like even what's his name, Brandon Williams. Um, I don't know if he has a group, but Brandon Williams, like when I first started trading, I used to watch his videos heavily. You hear me? Let me back up. Let's see where we stand. Okay. Just want to make sure we're still where we need to be. How much time? 12 seconds. It's looking like it's okay. So that's a no no. EU, GU, GU looks like a no no. And then there's UJ. Okay, nothing here. I don't see anything happening here. So we'll get past on this. Um, Even this one right here, like this setup right here, I considered taking this buy position right here, but for me, it's not exactly what I wanted to see, so I'm not going to accept anything less. So if it's not exactly what I want, I'm not gonna take close to. Um, but I need to remember what it was I was saying. But you have yeah. So when I first started trading, you had Brandon. I'm saying for me, this is my journey. I got hooked onto Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams he's nice. Um, and it's unfortunate that he stopped doing the videos with with the Nadex and whatever issue that they had going on. But man, I really used to look forward to seeing his videos. It was even though he didn't talk about his strategy, I didn't care about the strategy. It was more so. I mean, even if you show your charts, I can figure something out. But even if it's not your strategy, I could just see. I can get a kind of sort of an idea, and I could do my own back test and figure what it is that you're looking for. But that wasn't the real purpose. The real purpose for me looking at these videos is motivation. If somebody else is out there doing it, why can't I? I see Brandon Williams, he was doing it. Mark Fuller with Team Alliance and his crew, man, they're killing it. Leo Williams with he doesn't trade. Well, no, he does trade on Nadex. Yeah, Leo Williams with what is this? Pip Society. You know, like I look at these guys' videos, and as I said, like there's no hate. Try to you know, all they're faking. No, whatever. Man, these guys real accounts, real money, and really out here doing it. And they have followers, and man, I support that. It was a foundation for myself. It was motivation for me. So um, yeah, I mean, and big ups to you guys because you guys you give me the confidence um, to believe in myself that I can also do it. And if it took a minute to do so, hey, so be it. I stayed on the grind. I kept wanting it, you know. But whatever. So that's so pretty much that's what I'm doing. You know, I'm really just documenting my journey. You know, after all these years, it's finally time to like, all right, let's document every trade, win or fail. You know, so I'm being highly selective. This is something that Leo Williams will say. You know, I'm being highly selective of the trade I take. And then something a little from Mark Fuller, where you know getting in to the you know towards the last minute, you know the last minute of the binary. You're not in it since we're talking about binaries. You know you're not in it now. This is me uh, quoting, paraphrasing Mark Fuller, but I remember him saying, you know, he was saying that you don't, I don't care about the way that how it starts. You know, not really mattering. It doesn't matter about how the binary starts. It's all about how it finishes. So that makes sense to me. It's, like you're getting into a trade and it's like, oh man, it looks good. I used to do this. Get in early on, get in early in the trade, and uh, sometimes those will be winners. I can get in early. Sometimes in the beginning of the binary. Sometimes in the middle. Sometimes it happens towards the end. Not exactly the end, but towards it. But ultimately, if I want to stay in to the very end, I have to decide how the binary is going to end. And how it's going to end, it's kind of hard to decide that in the beginning. So it's not about how it starts, it's all about how it finishes. And I am intending to stay until the very end, so why not judge the binary off its ending and not its beginning? So that's something I got from Mark Fuller. Appreciate that advice right there. Just looking. Nothing here. I don't see it. UJ. Did I do GU? I think I did. Let's see. GU. No, nothing for GU. Not for what I'm looking for. Nothing for GU. Someone else may see something. But for what I'm looking for, I don't see anything. But I'm on here for a little too long. 12 minutes. Let me go ahead and not pause this. Okay. So we are in this trade. See how it plays out. And the one thing about is also being confident, being sure of the trade that you're in, especially when you're getting in towards the end. Got to be confident in it. All right, winning trade. There we go. So as I was saying, was being confident, and the confidence really is really only going to come when you're trading the same way and you're seeing the same results just every time. The confidence will then come. Then you find yourself, as long as you're sticking to those rules, trading what you're supposed to trade, then you shouldn't be nervous. You know that feeling you get where you still use. There's like a little nervousness. I don't know what is it, anxiety. I don't know. Nah, because I think that's too strong of a word. But I mean, there's a sense of adrenaline, right? But it's different when you're not confident. That's when you're just panicking, you're nervous, whatever, anxiety. But when you're used to seeing the same thing over and over, then that really all just goes out the window. Then you become more confident. Um, as you start getting out of that feeling of being nervous when you're taking a trade, especially if you have many losses in the past, there's still that sense of a little bit of nervousness, right? Um, but but you're still, you know, you're still confident. Yeah, you're still confident in that trade. But then as you progress even further, then you become to the point where it's all natural. It becomes natural. You're calm, collective, regardless of what you see, you know, that could, deter you from your position, regardless of that. But normally, if what you're looking for and is accurate, yeah, then you won't have any issues. But anyway, I mean, you won't have those feelings of doubt, I should say. But in any case, alhamdulillah, won that trade. Let's see, maybe we can get on the potential another one. So let's see, 16 minutes. Let's stop.